right, can you build your lineup around a value play tonight, Gary, and what do we think?
Yeah, again, I think Malachi Flynn, popular, but justifiably so at 3,100. If Bidley doesn't play, he's just going to be playing. I mean, he played 34 minutes in a 35-point blowout. If this is somehow a close game tonight, he might play 38 or 40. We know how Nick Nurse kind of runs things there. Even like someone like Precious Achiuwa, who, you know, it's weird when you think about like who replaces who in the Raptors rotations, but OG Anunoby missing does affect someone like Achiuwa, who has also just really been out playing Khem Birch lately. Over 20 points in each of his last 2 games. He's looked good really since like the Rising Stars game. But I think someone who might go a little under the radar just because it's not like he's making the first spot start tonight. This will be the second straight spot start for Moses Moody for Klay Thompson. And he really underwhelmed on Sunday in this exact same spot, scoring just 11.75 DraftKings points. But Dallas is a much different opponent than Minnesota. Again, Minnesota is like the ideal DFS opponent in terms of just middling to low end defense, high tempo. I think someone like Moody, who is the bare minimum tonight, if he sees 25 minutes against Minnesota, I'm hard pressed to imagine a scenario where he doesn't bring back at least like 6x, 7x value.
All right, Nick, when you're looking at a value play you could possibly build around, who comes to mind?
Yeah, I'll throw out a few names quickly. Onyeka Okongwu is somebody I always find myself coming back to. Like, the Hawks are still starting Clint Capella. It feels like they like Okongwu more. But even on nights when he doesn't play 20-plus minutes, which is kind of like every other at this point, he still has the potential to give you 20, 25 DraftKings points just because he does so much when he's out there, even if he's playing like 15 minutes. So Okongwu at 4,000, I always like, especially if you need a fit at center on a night like this. A couple names in Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith, 4,900, a guy who pretty much plays like 35 to 37 minutes every night. Doesn't do a ton. You're kind of relying on corner threes and rebounds, but the minutes are always there. Reggie Bullock, 4,500, another three-point reliant guy, but the minutes have been there for him since Tim Hardaway went down. And then, you know, Jordan Poole at 5,200, I think is a high-risk, high-reward option. It sounds like he kind of semi-landed in the doghouse in the last game, played under 20 minutes, even with Klay Thompson out, but no Klay again for the Warriors. I think there's a chance here that we see extended Jordan Poole minutes, and he's at 5,200.
Well, Ryan, you already gave us Kelly Olynyk at 4,900, but anybody else you can give us here?
I like those calls by the Mavs by Nick, because, I mean, last game they went on like a, 26-1 run against the Warriors to come back and win, and they went like ultra small. They played his literally initials as DFS. So it's a great start. Dorian Finney-Smith. I love that. And Bullock played like plus 30 minutes. I'm going with Precious Achiuwa, like Garion mentioned, because, I mean, Khem Birch gets the starts, and it always makes me a little iffy. But then Khem Birch plays 10 minutes and then 13 minutes a game. And Precious plays in crunch time, plays the majority of the minutes at center anyway. And OG being out is huge for that, too. Last 2 starts for Precious, 37 and 36 DraftKings points. So I'm all over Precious.